Hey guys, it's Nye. What's up? So you guys know that, well, you should know. On my page, I really don't try to post anything too heavy. I stay away from politics, I stay away from religious, I stay away from just anything that I feel is like of low vibration. You're not gonna see me repost anybody fighting on my page. You're not gonna see that type of stuff here. I try to keep my page for motivation, for upliftment, for just positive things. So for me to feel the need to talk about this particular topic, you have to understand that it's really bothering me, right? Because I tend to kind of just let things brush off my shoulders and I just mind my business and I just let people make whatever type of decision or whatever type of assumptions that they want to. But I think as of late there's just been this terrible trend of just a lack of respect for people that have an opposing opinion from one person. I think this whole pandemic, I think the past few years when it came to racial, when it came to tension, I just feel like a lot of the circles and the communities are really divided right now for a lot of different reasons. But I'm going to specifically speak about the taking a jab or not taking a jab, right? And I just feel like the pro jabbers are really disrespectful. I feel like they lack empathy because I got kids, right? I just feel like um, some people that are on the side of pro jabbing and people that are on the side of anti jabbing just seem to be like at a combative level. And I just feel like the aggression is more so coming on the people that are pro jabbers because the pro jabbers, I seen posts where it's like they're mocking the death of someone that maybe had passed away from, the cocoa, and like the disregard for life and the lack of empathy for a loss of life. It just makes me really question like the humanity level living inside of these people, because regardless of how they feel or if they agree with you, like, how dare you mock a loss of life? Like, that was somebody's loved one. That was a person that the creator created to be here. And you're going to mock their passing because that they don't have the same opinion of you when you don't even know if your opinion is right. It's an assumption. That's why it's an opinion. It's not fact. The pro jabbers just, for example, yesterday I was in a meeting with a group of ladies, and one of the ladies was sharing a story about the fact that her son, who waited 2 years to get into this program, who is now 13, basically had to kind of decline the offer to, he's been accepted, but he kind of has to decline the offer now because they changed the protocol, so where now he has to be jabbed in order to attend, and he decided that that's not what he wants to do. So the lady was basically explaining that how them as a family, they made the decision for themselves to not do it right now. A pro jabber who is currently jabbed said, well, then you might as well make arrangements for your kids then, because it makes no sense. Basically saying that you're going to die and it's because you're not jabbed and you need to make arrangements for your children. And my mouth hit the floor. My judgment told me to shut my mouth, because if I had said the first response that came out of my mouth, it probably wouldn't have ended well. And it was just, in that moment, it was best for me to just mind my business. I just feel that it's disrespectful, right? You have the right to have your opinion. Allow others to have their opinion. And people are always going to jump on the standpoint of saying, it's my page, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. If you don't like it, da, 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 da. But it's hypocritical, because if a politician says something that offends you on their platform, you're going to have something to say. If a celebrity says something that offends you on their platform, you're going to have something to say. So just as much as they're open for scrutiny, you are too. Especially when your circle is so small that a lot of the things that you're posting, the people know the real you that is off of social media. So a lot of the stuff you're posting, people know is BS. And people are just looking at you side-eyed because you're just like, oh, it's funny how you have a different persona online and offline, right? And it's just, I'm just so annoyed at the hypocrisy, because it's like, look, you got to live and let live. These are the same people that would do pro-choice and allow people to make their decisions. These are the same people that are, you know, inclusivity when it comes to like trans and the LGBTQ plus R community. You know what I mean? It's like, how can you have pro decision on everything else, but when it comes to something that you don't know the facts about, you don't know the effects, you don't know dick, just as much as the people that are choosing to not be, they don't know if they're making the right decision. But I'm allowing you to do it, you know? They're allowing you to make your decision. So allow everyone else to have their own decision, because you can't ignore the data on either side. But everyone gets the same amount of information. So if with that information you chose to do what you thought was best for you and your family, cool. If somebody else gets the same exact data and chooses to do something different, cool. I just believe in a policy of just live and let live. Like, everyone has the right, if they're not harming anyone, if they're not hurting anyone, you know, because people that are jabbed, they always say, it's the unjabbed that are stopping people from getting back to normal. I'm like, how? If your jabbed work, what harm is a person that isn't have on you? You're good. Like, you saved. You're good. You straight. Why are you fearing a person that you got jabbed to be protected from? Why are you still worried? You're good. Live your life. Enjoy your freedoms. But stop taking away the freedoms of others. Stop mocking, stop bullying, stop fear-mongering. Allow people to live and let live. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You don't know. And guess what? They don't know. Everybody's just operating from their heart. Some people are operating from fear. But at the end of the day, guess what? We don't know. So it's like, it's just been bothering me, because I've been seeing a lot of posts that I've been trying to ignore. I've been seeing a lot of hypocrisy. I've been seeing so much ignorance, so much disrespect, that I'm just like, where's the humanity? Like, damn. I'm not, you know, religious. I consider myself to be spiritual. And like, when they talk about the last days of the system, you know, you can decide what you categorize as the system, but it's just like, yo, people are on some shit now. Like, people are on some shit. And it's just like, yo, if you want to talk slick and if you want to say certain things and open yourself up for scrutiny, just be ready. Just be ready to accept that smoke. Like, just be ready to accept the backlash and everybody else's opinion when you post yours. But, you know, I'm seeing it's already like over 5 minutes and I'm probably rambling. But, you know, as always, guys, I'm sending nothing but love and light. And it is the weekend. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. Enjoy yourself. Go outside. Breathe the air. Touch the ground with your feet. You know, pray. Do whatever makes you feel good, and just welcome in good energy and high vibrations and positivity. And that's it. Peace.